Hey guys, it's been a while. Stick around until the end of the video and I'll tell you why. But first, let's get to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Come a little bit closer, you're my kind of man. So big and so strong. Come a little bit closer, I'm all alone and the night is long. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you right up front that I came out of this having all of my expectations met. It was everything I wanted and actually more. Whoa, how often does that happen in a movie? Hardly ever. And so, but that being said, I'm not a comic book junkie, so you're not gonna get like the super jaded comments of like, but they were supposed to do this one in the comic books and all this stuff, and I'm just like, don't really care. I'll tell you who I am. I am an engaged fan of the movies. I've seen all of the movies, and every movie I get excited for. That being said, all of the little things at the end that they put in, and like that all the comic book junkies are gonna like know, like, oh my gosh, that guy! That went over my head. But I know a good movie, and I know a good storyline when I watch one. This movie was so great because it had amazing character development. You take everybody that we met in the first film, and it was hard for us to really get to know them all in that first one. So having this second film really does help continue the motif and continue the dynamics between all these very dynamic characters, really. And so they have, excuse me. So my favorite part is that each one of the main characters had a relationship that they needed to fix, and had a relationship that they're trying to fix and trying to make better and resolve their own issues, because man, these guys got issues. But they all had these issues that they were trying to overcome, and even if they didn't know they were trying to overcome them, which is even the better way to go about it, by the end of the film, a lot of them really do come to terms with who they are as a character, and also you created more of a depth with them. So the character development in this was spot on, and they worked really hard for it, and I can see all the moments where they like, that one was to help you get closer to this person. I'm like, I like it. I really, really liked it. And even at the very end, now I didn't cry, even though I am like known for being the baller here. I didn't cry in this, but there were several people that around me that like got the feels and they started crying. I was like, wow, dang. But it really did catch the feels. Toward the very end, you really do have resolve, and it's everything in there. The feels, man. The feels. The entire time I was engaged. There was never a point in time where I was like, is this gonna be over yet? But it was, I was engaged with the character, and I was laughing, and then I was thinking, and then I was engaged in the character, and laughing and thinking, and so it really kept you engaged. And that, to me, is great pacing. Because if you're not, then you end up thinking about the time and thinking, wow, the brain can only absorb what the butt can endure. The music in this, as I've stated at the very beginning, like, remember how the last movie, everyone was singing ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka at the very end of that movie? Just like they did in the last film, like, in those really weird moments of like the slow walk where everyone's going in like, yeah, man. And then they have like I can't stop this feeling. Like, that's the last movie. This movie, same thing, totally different songs. But all in the same way. They seem not your atypical song that you would put with, you know, Back in Black type of a song with these. It's like, this movie is a summer fling that keeps the ride going from start to finish. And you're going to like it for those reasons. Now, as I said before, I'm not a Marvel comic junkie, so I can't really like imagine how it's going to be when Guardians of the Galaxies join up with the Avengers in this next film. And they are filming that right now. I've seen footage of, not footage, but I've seen like backstage, hey guys, we're all together. And I just think I'm actually kind of concerned in that one way, because I'm really interested to see how because I feel like every movie has their own like genre of theme songs, and when they get together, it's like, okay, I really wanted, like, you know, in the Avengers, I really wanted there to be more AC/DC, you know, with Iron Man in there or something, but this one I feel like I don't know how they're going to like pull all these great old songs in with these, in with the Avengers. It just doesn't have the same feel, but at the same time, I'm excited to see what they do with it. And there's a lot of new characters that eventually are going to be coming in, and this cinematic universe, man, it just keeps going, and I'm happy about it. So in summation, this movie was everything I wanted and more. Definitely something you should see, and I'm going to say you're probably going to see it more than once. After you see it, if somebody said, hey, I want to go see that, I'd be like, okay, I'd do that. So that's the best thing you're going to get out of a summer movie. So that's it, guys. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Definitely a movie that you should go see it. You should go see it soon. And you're going to be loving this. This is going to be what they're going to be talking about over the weekend. So get on it and tell me what you think in the comments below. We're very excited to see what you guys have to say. Okay, guys. Well, you've made it to the end of this fantastic review of Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And now you want to know, where in the world have the Rotoscopers been? Like, seriously. And I'm going to say, I know, it's been a while. But that does not mean that the Rotoscopers is over. It does not mean that, like, we're never coming back, or that we've lost that feeling. No, we are still here. We are still true. We just have other things that have been coming up in our lives. Morgan had a baby. Yay! You had Mason, and he has been finishing up his grad school. And then me, well, I've actually been spending a lot of time in the studio and been spending a lot of time recording music. And so if you want to check out my YouTube channel, you can check out some of the new songs that I have coming up over here. This does not mean that, you know, Rotoscopers is over. We're never coming back at all. It just means, like, you know, to every time there is a season, right? As we shift and as we move, we're so grateful for you guys for following along with us and being so great to us. You have really made the last 5 years of being with the Rotoscopers such a great adventure, honestly. And on the podcast, we have hit over 1 million downloads. What? That blew my mind when that happened this last week. I was like, man, that's awesome. Also, I had one question for you all. So before we were doing podcasts online and we were doing live casts, unfortunately, we're not doing that right now just because of logistics and how it's just really difficult to get everybody together at the same time. And just, you know, technical difficulties and whatnot. But I had a question, and I'm going to tell by how many likes this video gets. If this video gets over 100 likes, then I will take some of the other episodes that we've already recorded and I will post them on the YouTube so that you can, on the YouTube. I will post them on YouTube so that you can enjoy them. They won't have video or faces or anything like that, but, you know, just however you like to consume your podcasts, we'd like to know. And so we want to make sure that we keep everybody engaged as well. I mean, this is a fun time that we all have with you guys. So comment down below about Guardians of the Galaxy or how nice it is to have us back. Woo! And then also like this video if you think that I should take that extra step and post the audio podcast on YouTube. All right, guys, this has been a fantastic episode, and I'm very excited to be back with you guys. Let me know everything. Great. Love ya. Until next time, my name is Chelsea Robson, and you are watching the Rotoscopers YouTube. I can't stop this feeling deep inside me. Boy, you just don't realize what you do to me. I'm going to be singing that song all day long today. So many great songs in the 70s.